Hi, my loves. How are you? I just did a divine feminine reading. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a divine masculine reading right away, but I totally am. So, I'm just taking down the divine feminine cards that we're called to. Again, this is Cosmic Love. That is my spiritual name. When I usually talk, I do my self-development, which is Roberta Ann. But when it comes to card readings and that part of my life, I go by Cosmic Love. I have had that name for a while now, and it really started coming into my life as I transitioned into my spiritual knowing of self. And I was really afraid to step into my power for the longest time. I thought that I was weird and I didn't want people to make fun of me or think different of me because I really do resonate with everybody and I have a hard time sticking in one way of being. I'm very flowy. I have a high divine feminine core, and I get a lot of mixed ebb and flow, which can sometimes make me appear more masculine than anything else, but it's really the play of my soul that creates that masculine appearance, and it's not actually my true divine soul that comes out. I mean, it is because it's me, but my true self is a lot of play, a lot of feminine qualities, which can be seen as weakness sometimes in society, but the truth is that it's ever so powerful and versatile. This doesn't mean that the divine masculines are in any way not versatile and not strong, because I feel like I need a very strong container to keep me from overflowing into things that don't really benefit me. And that is why I do better in relationships a lot of the time, because it allows me that safe container, so I can flow within it and not feel unsteady in my structure. So I really appreciate the divine masculines and all that they do. And I think that without you, the divine feminine would be in a very tricky place. And so thank you for helping us, and we are very happy to be helping you in any way that we can. So I would like to be in service to you right now, and that's what I'm going to do. So this is messages for a divine masculine. So some people have messages from divine masculine. However, these are messages to divine masculine. So divine feminines, if you're out there and you are here, I just want you to know that you are welcome to sit in on this, and it may resonate with you too, because everybody has both divine masculine and feminine energies within. Some are just more potent than others. Like we have a little bit more of one energy versus the other. I'd also like to note that I'm just started in the sharing on YouTube. And so this is ever so new for me. I typically, when I do my readings, I do them very privately with people that I know versus openly in public. And so this is me stepping into my calling a little bit more fluently. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this or what's going to happen as I progress through this. Like I said, my divine callings get transferred from one thing to the other a lot of the times. However, at this point, Spirit is calling me to be here. So here I am, and here we go. Sorry, sometimes it's just, I'm gonna need to do another one of these too, just because I know the cards went off there. So, I always do a reading to do general energy of the overall. So I would like Spirit to provide me information for the Divine Masculines. Divine Masculines. Spirit, what do you need for the Divine Masculines right now? What message does the Divine Masculine need right now? What message does Divine Masculine need right now? What message does Divine Masculine need? What message does Divine Masculine need right now? What message does Divine Masculine need? Okay. I almost feel like this might be one too. I always grab two, but I'm going to wait and see. What message does Divine Masculine need right now? Please, Spirit, just one. I feel like there's a few coming, but I just need one, please, Spirit. One message for Divine Masculine. Oof. One message for Divine Masculine. One message. Okay. Well, it's giving me 3, which is not typical. I usually don't take it if there's more than 2, but I'm going to take it today. Okay. Divine Masculines. Your first card here is your protection card. It says, call back your power, cut cords, and soul retrieval. I'm also going to acknowledge the pillar of light. Your vibration is rising right now. You are the oracle. And where are you being called to journey to? Okay, so Divine Masculine, it seems like the overall energy that I'm being stimulated to tell you right now is that you are in the process of a transition, and there's something specific that you were being called to do that you have been working on in the background, and you know that this is your purpose, and you have been working very hard at this, but there's maybe been some people or something that's been holding you back from fully embracing your potential, and it's been causing you maybe a little bit of emotional turmoil, and you're becoming cold. You're becoming cold due to this. And one thing you need to remember is that even if you're being called to do something and you're working towards it and you're moving forward to it, there are always going to be certain powers and people and experiences, whatever resonates for you, that are going to be around you that are going to block you from fully seeing your light. And I want you to know that regardless, you are always this pillar of light, and you are always this oracle being of truth, and trust the journey that you are being called to take, because you know yourself, and you need to stay within your power. Mind the illusions. Protect yourself. Don't get carried away in this energy that might be distorting things. There is a reason for you to be doing what you're doing. It doesn't mean that you go into distorted masculine energy where you try to control the situation and you try to become overpowering and overbearing. But instead, you are blocking with compassion, and there's a gentleness to this block. It isn't a full-on fight. It is more of a protective sort of veil that you will need to use in order to keep yourself in this high vibration. Okay. So overall, I would say that this is going to be an interesting transition for you, and I'm really excited to see what's to come from this. I'm being called to show you the bottoms of the cards. And I usually do this until I'm told to no longer do this. One more time, it feels like. I'll just have to take a quick moment here. I feel I'm feeling a heaviness right now. My energy is quite low, and I do know I've been expending a lot of energy in my last two readings, but I'm going to try to keep this up for you to the best of my ability to do so. I want you to know that you are protected in this moment, and that whatever comes out in this reading, to use your discernment and to trust your inner guidance and to really know you are protected by your angels. And everything happens for a reason. Okay? So, let's just begin, shall we? Okay. So I'm getting called to do one more cut because I just broke up this with a little bit of a message. This is the bottom. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Divine Masculine at this time? Messages for the Divine Masculine. What does the Divine Masculine need to know? One more time. What does the Divine Masculine need to know? What does the Divine Masculine need to know? Oof. I'm just tripped up on that. What does the Divine Masculine... Too many, Spirit. What does the Divine... One more. What does the Divine Masculine need to know? What does the Divine... What does the... Oof. What does the Divine Masculine need to know? What does the Divine... Okay. So... there's hostile energy. This is intense. So this is going to be a long reading. Okay. So I'm just going to get started flipping these. you are really mirroring your divine feminine right now. Yep, you're mirroring her or your divine counterpart. It doesn't have to be a he or she or he or whoever. On the floor, flipped up, there was a Judgment, and there's a card that is turned over. I'm going to flip it now. Strength. Because I feel like these are something separate, I'm going to keep them like that. Okay, Divine Masculines. The message I have here is that I feel like I'm getting the sense that you're feeling guilty right now. You are feeling guilty because you have allowed yourself to step into something you're not comfortable with. You have been holding your tongue on expressing something. And this expression, it needs to come out. It needs to come out at some point. And maybe that's what's holding you back. It has to do with your divine feminine, which is interesting because in the last reading, there was problems with communication, and maybe I feel like you are hot-headed right now, and you want to come forward. You want to come forward, and you want to be honest, and you want to step into this truth that you have. But you feel like it's not going to get you anywhere. Maybe this is I'm getting it's a situation of about moving forward with your commitment. Maybe your divine feminine would like to move forward in the commitment, and you have because you both have been working so hard on things. But to you, it doesn't feel like you think she acknowledges your hard work. And that's what caused this dispute in the first place. Was that you were in a disagreement about the journey that you're embarking on this new adventure that you're wanting to keep building, and It just feels like you're butting heads on it. And it's building up. And it feels like every time you like move ahead, you start to like have these disagreements again and again and again and again. And you're trying to keep your temper, like, and in your communication, you're trying to be communicative, but it's almost as if it's not going anywhere. And so that's what's also prevented you from moving forward in your communication. You're all about action, divine masculine. You are about action, and you are doing a great job, and you do need to continue to do that. You do. It looks like this moment has passed. It looks like you're ready. You're ready to lay down the burdens of all of this. It looks like you're ready to cut those ties with maybe some of the like arguments that you've been discussing that have been actually quite minimal. It's been about silly things. You know, it's been about things that as much as they seem heavy, they're not. Because it's like every time you have these like arguments, it's just like it's starting to get numb. It's numb. But it's okay, because these tower moments need to happen in any relationship and in any activity that you're embarking in any venture you're moving forward in, and whatever you're being called to do, whatever your next step in your life is, trust it. And even in going through some of these moments of hard feelings, of the feelings of the heart. Feelings of the heart can be anything. Feelings of the heart doesn't have to be about your divine feminine either. It can be about anything. But I'm really thinking it is your divine feminine that's the main thing here with the Lover's card. And I'm telling you right now, with making these, like, being strong, this strength card was hidden, but you have strength. And in being discerned about your judgment of the situation, and in looking at your truth, and in embracing what you know, you are going to be able to make a great decision that's going to benefit both you and your feminine. And sometimes us as feminine energies, we let our emotions go up and down, and we're not able to clearly get through things. So you really have to be this strong safety net for your divine feminine. And it can sometimes feel really hard for you, because you feel like you're having to carry all this baggage. And I want you to know that you're strong enough, and that, you know, as much as you are trying to hold on yourself, know that your divine feminine is also holding on to a lot herself too, and she's doing the best that she can. And when you start to realize that you're both in this together, that's where you're going to see changes as well. It's, we all have to let down some of our baggage in order to get to that next step and be strong and be certain of where you want to go, and if it's in alignment with you, and you're going on this journey towards whatever you are, she needs to go on the journey towards the things that she needs as well, and it will come into fruition that it blends together and it becomes something beautiful. But you each individually need to understand your parts. These lovers both have their individual nature elements, the fire and the earth. We all have our separate parts and things, and it's okay. And sometimes it gets heated, and there needs to be stability, and there needs to be this divine knowing within you both that allows you to see the intertwined nature of all things. That even though you have these burdens, you're strong enough to get through it and make the decisions you need to. You're going to pass all of your tower moments together. You're going to be successful. You're going to go on this journey, and even if you're doing your separate journeys for a little bit, eventually it will collaborate in the middle. Trust yourself. Your vibration's rising. You're the oracle. You know what your spirit is telling you. I'm throwing cards right now. And protect yourself. Call back your power. Okay? Keep working hard. Keep working hard. And, let your feminine work. She's working hard too, but maybe her working hard seems different than yours. And you have to understand that you're both so different, but you're both uniquely counteracting each other in such a beautiful way. Okay, divine masculines, I hope that this brings some clarity to you and you're able to move forward in your life in a positive way. I absolutely love you, and I love your divine counterpart and just the collective in total. You guys are all amazing, and this is turning out to be something that I'm very passionate about. So if that resonated, give me a like. If it doesn't, that's okay too. I'm sending you so much love and appreciation for your time, and you're doing a great job. Keep it up, okay? Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.